Hi everybody, Rod Johnson here, and welcome to another episode of Spirit Drive. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about beliefs are veils. Okay, so I had to do a second take because my camera mount here just keeps slipping as soon as I was driving through the park. It's too many bumps. So I basically just decided to park the car. Again, Spirit Drive / Spirit Park. And in this video, again, as I stated, we're going to be talking about beliefs are veils, veils are beliefs. So through many of us, we come into this world with a lot of baggage, not really just starting in the innocent stage as a newborn, but we start acquiring that baggage more and more over time. We, again, get pain and suffering, we get conditions, we get emotional barriers, we get mental blocks. These belief systems, these addictions, these habits start to forge, and before you know it, we have an incredibly thick membrane representing the aspect of a veil. Now, of course, what we're experiencing right now, pertaining to the quote-unquote quarantine situation and the COVID in that sense, this is one of the largest veil drops we have experienced in modern times. How is that a veil drop? Because many of us never believed that something like this could actually happen. Many of us had no idea, no impression that something of this magnitude was going to come about. Some of us did, but many of us didn't. And that is a veil drop. That is dropping a veil. So when anyone ever shares the idea of saying a veil is going to drop, right? This is going to be a dropping of the veil. What that means is that an event is going to take place that is so absolutely shocking and so immensely huge that none of us, not one of us, ever had the feeling whatsoever that this was ever going to take place. It was completely unfathomable to ourselves. But that's not the only key. We are also looking into our own veils, into our own belief systems. And every single day, Spirit is going to work with you, the universe is going to work with you to shatter as many of those veils as possible, because what you believe is the impossible is actually quite possible. There is nothing within all of creation that is impossible. Even though we have physical bodies, even though we are part of a physical life, everything pertaining to what we perceive in this reality, to what we perceive in this world, is vastly infinite. And so the whole key here about you being able to drop your veils is to drop those belief systems, is to clear those emotional conflicts, is to get past any particular forms of emotional woes that keep you held into a confinement, into a cage, as I've talked about before. Now, for you to really live the most fulfilling, the most enjoyable, the most happy life altogether is being able to have absolutely no veils upon you whatsoever. All the veils have dropped. Right? And this is going back into your youngest years. You can possibly remember your childhood, your teenage years, your young adult years, however old you are, right? Right up into the current day. And you are clearing all the veils, all the debris, all the toxicity out of you. And you're constantly seeing veils fall left, right, and center. And this is the key in being able to elevate yourself, to literally feel that I'm here and I don't even care if I'm here. The world is just a stage for me. I can use any particular tool I want here. I can create any form of relationship I wish here. I can travel anywhere I wish here. I can use money if I want. I just see it as a tool. I can take it or leave it. I can eat any particular type of food I want. That again feels right to me. There is just the idea that there's nothing attaching you to this world. You're just here for the time that you're here. You're enjoying everything that's here. You're helping people. You're assisting people while you're here. You're working with states of correction should you require it. But really, when you're at the summit, you don't really require any correction. You have basically been corrected. You are fully corrected when you have absolutely 100% clear skies. Clear sky where there's no veil, there's no beliefs, there's no emotional conflicts, there's no hardships whatsoever. So when you're in that state, you don't need to be corrected, right? Everything there is already pristinely aligned. So again, remember that the importance of veils represents the reminder of your own belief systems, the reminder of your own emotional conflicts, what problems you have, what situations are you still battling with, what conflicts still exist. And when you are able to completely clear those away, you're going to be at summit level manifestation, and everything that you felt was truly impossible will become possible. This myself is something that I have discovered recently, of a very large summit level manifestation that has happened in my life. I can't talk about it right now until the timing is right, because the timing is very important. But when that time comes, I'll be talking about it. I have a big surprise for many of you. I don't know how long it's going to take before I can reveal it, within the next maybe few weeks, few months. All depends, but I'll be referring back to this video when I tell you guys, oh guys, remember that surprise about summit level manifestation I couldn't tell you about? Well, now I can, and then I will reveal it to you. All right? But it has to happen at the appropriate time. The timing is everything. So that time will come. So I'm keeping you guys kind of in suspense. Believe me, it's a huge manifestation. A manifestation I didn't think was actually possible. So I'm saying this from experience. Every impossible that you feel exists, take out the in and just leave the possible. You are in the possible. Everything is possible when you again work from the summit level of manifestation. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Spirit Drive, and I'll speak to you again in another perspective of the now. Take care. Thank you very much for checking out my channel. Below you'll see my links to social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also go to healingcodecards.com, pick up your own Healing Code Cards body deck, and of course check out my website at newearthteachings.com. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video.